What's good, my people? What's good, what's good, what's good? I'm that boy they call Big Tone, one half of the Chronic OGs podcast. Shout out to my little brother Smitty. The other half of the Chronic OGs podcast. This is what we do. Shout out to my man Minister T Breeze with his Christmas gospel cut. So in this episode of the Chronic OGs podcast, like I said on our TikTok page, I'm going to break down all 47 parts of what I've been summarizing and talking about on the TikTok page with the Make America Great Again Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. If you have seen those, I'm going to give a quick rundown. If you have not, please go to my TikTok page. Our TikTok page is the same as the Chronic OGs podcast, just like it is on every other platform. Please like, subscribe, comment, touch. I don't care. Please give me some type of activity, engagement. We can greatly appreciate it. I can't tell you how much I would appreciate it. So, like I said, it's going to be a quick rundown, quick statement, and we'll go on from there. So, part 1 was Matt Gaetz was nominated for Attorney General. We see how that went, and now they're getting ready to release the report. I wonder why. Number 2, RFK for HHS Secretary. Remember in one of the episodes we talked about the polio vaccines? That's the type of stuff they're trying to do. Everything I'm saying, you can Google it, you can look it up. It's all verifiable. Number 3, all the black celebrities that support Trump, he don't give 2 fucks about you. Only thing he gives a shit about is your vote. And if you can give him some money. He don't give a damn. And I'm going to tell you something right now. You notice how when we talk about these black celebrities and the black appointees and all this other stuff, and I'll touch on this later in his cabinet picks, but it's going to be something very interesting you guys will need to understand. Number 4 was how stupid Byron Donald and Mark Robinson and Tim Scott and Candace Owens and how the rest of them, how stupid they look. Number 5, all the people that voted for Trump that's on the Affordable Care Act, he gonna try to get rid of. He gonna try to make sure you have no insurance by the end of his term. Number 6, black jobs in his Trump administration. There's always one. Listen to this. There's always one. Housing and Urban Development Secretary. Why do you think that is? He taking the word urban and automatically putting it with black folks. So he put Ben Carson in there, and then he just hired some other brother that don't nobody know that he just gonna put in there. Those are the only 2 black positions he's hired. Housing and Urban Secretary. And think about it. Dr. Carson is a goddamn brain surgeon. A goddamn brain surgeon. Stick any 2 black people in there that will take that role and embarrass themselves. But I digress. Number 8, it seems like it's a prerequisite to be charged with sexual assault to be a member of the Trump cabinet. Number 9, his cronies get to skip the FBI background check. Number 10, Linda McMahon, who's helped start the WWE with Vince McMahon, is now going to be the Department of Education Secretary. Now, keep in mind, they want to get rid of the Department of Education, and Linda McMahon is a billionaire, so keep that in mind. Number 11, Trump asked for reparations for white people. I'm not even going to spend any more time on that. Number 12, go look at the number of black federal judges that Biden has appointed in his 4 years, and go look at the number of black judges that Trump had appointed in his 4 years. I can tell y'all something right now. The number of judges you appointed is the same a number that Trump did. But I'm going to keep going. Again, we talk about Trump diverse cabinet. It's diverse with different types of white people. Then you got an Indian dude in there, and then you just got a brother, if that's what you want to call him. You're going to stick him in there. Number 14, the GOP wants there to be an anti-DEI bill. They are reverse DEI benefactors, so to speak. They benefit from the shit just in a white way. Fallout from anti-DEI. Once they came up with that, people would, I was a person who probably went in Walmart once a week. I ain't been in Walmart since. That's not true. I went in there the other day because I went to Charlie's. Number 17. All this money Trump getting from Troop Sosul and his son-in-law got $2 billion and they raking in all this money and all this other stuff. And Rudy Giuliani left Rudy Giuliani out to dry. Think about that. Presidential pardons. Now the dude just going to be pardoning people and sticking them in jobs. Criminal, pardon, ambassador to France. That's how it goes. I just mentioned the France ambassador is Jared Kushner's daddy, who is a convicted felon. Stephen A. Smith shitting on Stephen A. Smith shitting on Biden for pardoning his son. After this motherfucker just said he was gonna pardon all the January 6 dudes, if I'm Biden, I'm like, hold on, my son going to jail for that, and them motherfuckers about to get out of jail? Nah, we're not having that. That's how I would have did it, and I think the same thing there. Roe versus Wade reversal hits home. That's when I told the story about my oldest daughter saying that she wanted to have a baby, but she was scared to get pregnant here because of the complications that may arise and what may happen to her as a result. Number 22, the U.S. steelworkers got gut punched. So they should have got kicked in the balls too. Number 23, Trump still grifting. I was driving home from D.C. and this motherfucker was selling watches and Bibles on an advertisement on ESPN radio. Number 24, Elon Musk want to cut Social Security and VA benefits. Y'all got to think about something. This motherfucker made about $100 billion since Trump won. Think about that. He made over $100 billion since Trump won. And he's trying to take shit away from people. This is going to be the biggest heist in American history because they're going to try to take everything we ever worked for. 25, voters' remorse. There's a lot of people having voters' remorse. I got gut punched. If I was there, I would have kicked you in the balls. Number 26. Oh, people. So there was people that DM'd me and all this other stuff and was saying that I was spewing hate and negative and misinformation with my Make America Great series. Hey man, fuck off, man. That's a lie. Number 47. So Trump's cabinet is worth about $360 billion, right? They gonna be the ones making decisions for the middle class. Not somebody that grew up in the middle class. 28. No one has talked about the legalization of marijuana. The only person that brought that up was Kamala Harris. So all you potheads that voted for Donald Trump and you live in a state where it ain't legalized and it won't be legalized, blame yourself because Vice President Harris wanted to do it nationally, just to let you know. The next one, the Matt Gaetz report. We already talked about that. Number 30, someone telling me that America was no longer racist. It's a fucking joke. Number 31, Marjorie Taylor Greene saying that if they don't vote Tulsi Gabbard in, that she was going to snitch and say who else was getting money from Putin and Russia. Ain't that a crime within a crime? But I keep going. Number 33, how my man Governor Gavin Newsom of California played Elon Musk and Donald Trump when it comes to the electric vehicle tax, the $7,500 electric vehicle tax that Trump took away. Governor Newsom said, "Okay, look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you that. We're gonna give you that tax credit again that Trump took away. And if you don't have a Tesla, we'll increase it." If you do have a Tesla, you won't get one. Hey, how about that? 34. Term limits. Chuck Grassley is damn near 92 years old. Hey, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. Mitch McConnell been in Congress for over 40 years. It's time to go, bro. You motherfuckers need term limits. Remember, number 35, this is a great one. Remember Trump was going to, what the tariffs was going to do to the gas prices? Then remember what the tariffs was going to do to the gas prices after the election? The difference, there was a total stark difference between before the election and after the election. All of you dummies that voted for him because of tariffs, you fell for it. Now the rest of us got to pay for it. Number 36, Time Magazine is the worst magazine in history. Anytime they can take and give somebody Person of the Year in the same year that they got convicted of 34 times as a convicted felon. That don't make no fucking sense to me. 37 is Access to America. In that part, we talked about how Trump said if you invest $1 billion, he'll let you skip permits and environmental standards and all this other stuff if you invest $1 billion into America. What about the people that stand in line to get those permits and shit like that? Fuck them. 35, this dummy want to get rid of daylight savings time. That's when people are the happiest, when they outside skating and bike riding and walking and doing all this other shit at 6:30, 7 o'clock on a Friday night. Don't nobody want to be outside at night, you dumbass fuck. Stupid. 39, he want to pardon January 6 offenders. But people want to get mad at Biden for saying he wasn't going to pardon his son. Then they shitted on Biden and took everything away from him, which I kind of don't disagree with wholeheartedly. But then y'all want Biden to abide by the rules. He said, fuck that. Nobody else do. If I was Biden, I'd have told him from Jump Street. Y'all can convict him all you want to. The day he convicted is the day he's acquitted. The day he convicted is the day he's pardoned. Number 40, RFK Jr. want to get rid of the polio vaccine. But there's a deeper play as to why he want to do that. Please go to episode number 40 if that's one you're interested in. Number 41, Canada basically saying, hey, fuck you, U.S. We ain't scared of you bitch ass nigga. That's what they saying. Because Trump tried to once again hit him with that tariff shit. And my man said, look, bro, all that energy we giving Wisconsin and Michigan and all that other shit, we're going to take that away, homie. Now, the U.S. is producing oil at a rate that they've never produced before. But trust and believe, you have no idea how much energy and oil and shit that we get from Canada. Fucking stupid. Number 42, Peter Hegseth is the Department of the Defense Secretary. Please just look up this guy, Pete Hegseth, Department of Defense Secretary. Look up this man, look up his qualifications, look up what he's done, look up what he's accused of doing, and you'll see what I mean. I'm trying to get through this in 20 minutes. Number 43, school shootings. So on the day there was a school shooting, the bronze idiot goes to Mar-a-Lago, down there where the nation's most most secretive secrets are kept. Down in Mar-a-Lago, right next to his shitter. So he had a press conference that evening and talked more about suing some lady in Iowa who predicted that he was going to lose the election more than the school shooting. Number 44. This is an interesting one. This is the 2024 election results. There's some interesting things you guys need to know about the election results when it comes to the president who won, who was President-elect Trump, but then all the down ballot people in the battleground states. If that's something you're interested in, please go find out number 44 on my TikTok page or my Instagram page. Number 45. Herschel Walker. Herschel fucking Walker. Number 46. I ain't even gonna say nothing else. Number 46, privatizing the United States Postal Service. That would pretty much shut the economy down. Keep in mind, the U.S. Postal Service is a cost, not a loss. It's a cost, not a loss. If you're interested in how I broke that down, go to number 4, Part 46 on Make America Great Again by Big Tone. It's on Instagram or TikTok at the Chronic OGs podcast. And number 47 was me introducing that I was going to go over all 46 previous topics because this is the 47th president that will occupy the White House. Now, all jokes aside, I'll be 54 in 2 weeks. I've never been this engulfed in the politics of America, but I don't think there's never been a more important time, even though the election is over. We cannot sit back and let these motherfuckers just take over our country. If you can speak up, speak up. If you can drive up, drive up. If you can pull up, pull up. Whatever we got to do, legally, morally, and ethically, sometimes, because they don't do morally and ethically and legally. But whatever we got to do to take our country back on the right track, that's what we got to do. So I started the Make America Great Again series by Big Tone to try to do my part. I don't know what to do, but every time some stupid shit come up, I'm going to let everybody know that voted for this dude. There go your boy. There go your boy. There go your boy. Oh, trust me, 48, 49, 50, and 51 is already recorded. Be in the queue soon. Hey, thank you for listening to this episode of the Chronic OGs podcast on YouTube. I need you guys, if you can, please like, subscribe, share, comment on our YouTube page, on our TikTok page, and our Instagram page. We need all the engagement we can have. On TikTok, we have 392 followers. We're trying to get, or subscribers, whatever they call them. We're trying to get to 500. On this YouTube channel, we have about 240, and we're trying to get to 300. By the time my birthday hit around, which is January 3rd, so we got about 3 weeks. Again, please like, subscribe, do whatever one you feel, but please help us out. I'm that boy they call Big Tone. Shout out to my little brother Smitty. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Chronic OGs podcast. I'm that boy they call Big Tone, and I am out.